Hey, what's up, guys? It's Joey from Kingdom Rising Church. We're Alive Outreach Ministries, Fire Church. If you haven't been there, you should come. The worship's amazing. The word is amazing. It's pretty sweet. Not that I'm like promoting our church, but yeah, I love it. I moved from Ohio to come here, so it's pretty sweet. But anyways, yeah, I was told to give a word for the week. We're kind of doing this new thing where, you know, a few of us weekly, we're going to start giving a word. I believe it's kind of going to be on a rotating system. So that's kind of cool. I look forward to hearing what other people are getting from the Lord throughout the week. But yeah, so I've kind of been pondering on what to say and what to share and what the Lord's, like what's a right now word. And I've been studying all week and have been getting a few different things. But the main scripture that keeps sticking out to me it's in Matthew 5 verse 3, and it's where Jesus started his Sermon on the Mount, and it was the beginning of the Beatitudes. It's blessed are those who are poor in spirit, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. You know, and I always wondered what poor in spirit really meant, and as I began to study and ask the Lord, and what he showed me, it was just being in a place of being teachable, you know, being willing to learn, being in a place of sitting at Jesus' feet, which, you know, I'm sure you guys know this scripture about Mary and Martha. This is in Luke 10 verse 41. The context really is just, you know, you got Mary and Martha. Martha's busy, Mary's sitting at his feet. But verse 41, Jesus is answering Martha because Martha's complaining about Mary not doing anything. So Jesus answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part, which will not be taken away from her. And I believe Mary understood the concept of being poor in spirit. She sat at his feet and she listened and she learned and she watched. And Jesus said she's doing the good part. You know, one thing is needed, and she found that mystery. She found that waiting on God, learning and listening from him, being teachable was the most important thing. Doesn't mean we don't do anything, but it means we don't need to be troubled and worried like Martha was. I also thought about David. You know, in Psalm 51, it says the sacrifices of God is a broken spirit and a contrite heart. So I thought that was important too. You know, God's attracted to our brokenness, being willing to be humble before him and admit and be vulnerable before him. You know, in James it says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. You know, and we have to lay down our pride. We have to lay down before him and be willing to admit when we're wrong and admit when we're broken. You know, I believe our brokenness attracts his presence. Not that we stay broken, but we just recognize our need for him always. You know, there's always things that we need to work on. There's always things that we're going through that God should be the center of. You know, and I don't know where it is, but it says God is near the brokenhearted. So yeah, that's kind of the word I got for this week. It's really an always now word, really, to me, to just to stay in a humble place before God and always be seated at his feet, and always willing to learn and always willing to just take direction from him. You know, I know sometimes we can get busy and get distracted, but one thing I've been doing for the last 3 years, I've made it I've disciplined myself to sit at his feet every day. You know, some days more, some days less. But when I get into that place of stillness, I find peace for my soul. You know, it says, be still and know that he is God. You know, and he's the one who directs my steps every day. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that's encouraging. So yeah, I love you guys and look forward to sharing something else later on. Bless you. See ya.